2022 Nefl Senior Colts Grand Final. Sam here commentating the Eagles.
And Nick here for the North Clare.
Should be a good game. These two teams faced off 2 weeks ago now, and only a goal separating the two. So how do you see this one playing out?
Hopefully it's a lot closer than the last game anyway, Sam. That was a bit of a whitewash. But anyway, hopefully it can be a real close game.
We've had a bit of rain the last couple of days, 70 mils I'm hearing over the last 2 days here. So the oval's come up all right considering. So hopefully it stays that way for the day.
Yeah, I think the far side from the clubhouse, the opposite side of the ground, is quite wet and sticky, so they say. I haven't been across that side yet, didn't want to get bogged. But the boys reckon it's quite sticky on that end.
Might have a bit of play on our side today then, hopefully.
Hopefully on the top side. Yep, be able to see it easier.
Yeah, who's to look out for North today?
Yeah, the boys seem to train all right. I watched them train Thursday night. The usual suspects, I would think maybe Oscar Pearce, Jake Bolton, Tame Maffey, are three that come to mind just straight off the bat. Yep. Yeah,
beauty. Obviously, Hayden Wilmot, having just won the male medal in his first year as a 17, so a massive achievement for him. And Cooper Quick, James Stockman, Billy Ingham. There's a few boys in this team who have played a bit of senior footy this year.
Got a pretty good team.
Colby Ackland as well. He played 3 games the other week in the same day. So
kicked a goal in each game, I think.
Yeah, not a bad effort. I battled to get through one. So, looking forward to this one.
No, it should be good. Hopefully we'll clear the ground and get her underway fairly shortly.
So I think MinMan are kicking to the right of screen.
I missed the toss. It's turned into a cracking day anyway.
Absolutely it has.
I was a little bit worried yesterday. A couple of the boys out here setting up come into the shop to buy a few droppers for the car park, and they were very worried they might need a tractor to pull a few out before the end of the day.
Exactly right. I was thinking the same thing, actually. Wouldn't have wanted too much more rain, I don't think.
Nope.
We've got all the umpires in position.
Yeah, don't forget to start the clock. He's got a big stick up there to back in the back of the head. First ruck tapped down by North Clare. Straight into a bit of a scrummage.
Good tackle there from Ziyech. Seb Quick out on the wing, gets a long kick forward.
Good spoil by Cooper Paulette.
Going into the MinMan forward 50.
That might be an out of play free kick. Last possession. Oh no, touched off the boot.
Need the binoculars for the other side here. Seb Quick out of the ruck.
MinMan players gang tackled by a couple of North players and another ball up.
Quick gets the tap, and we'll have a throw in the right hand pocket on the far side.
Boundary umpires leading the possession so far.
Absolutely. Oh, high tackle free kick there. And I think that'll be Tommy Ingham lining up from 25 out on a 45-degree angle. Young fella's trained with the senior team a bit this year, and he's a pretty reliable set shot.
It's been the scoring end so far this game. Today, sorry, not this game. Cleared out of the back lines by Declan O'Day, off a few sets of hands. Goes to a pack. And we'll have another ball up.
Good attack from Billy Ingham there. Seb Quick out of the ruck. Finds Wilmot, another scrimmage. We'll have another ball up.
Looks like umpire Burgess arrived. They were a bit worried he wasn't here just before the start of the game, but
Bit of time getting through the gate, maybe.
Zane Tonkin takes the ball as it comes off the ruck through the middle, kicks long, punched by Baum from MinMan. Picked up by Ackland, and we're going to end up with another scrimmage here in a second, I think. Nope.
Will Baum sporting the Jack Ginnivan haircut out there.
Yeah, he's looking for some umpires' votes today. Very tight and tough in there, which is good to see.
Ackland just goes off the ground in search of Deal on the wing. In that wet side wing, Ackland goes long, finds Wilmot in the middle.
O'Day picks the ball up. Handballs to, I wasn't sure, sorry, I missed that one. Ball goes down, is marked by Ackland.
Good mark there from Colby. He loves that sort of general roll across half back. Goes long through the middle, looking for and finding Charlie Nichols, I believe. Turns him inside out, long kick to the hot spot.
And he's found him.
And he's found him, Cooper Quick. Great set of hands.
A very good mark. A couple of players there to put a bit of pressure on.
It's about 25 out, directly in front. Distance shouldn't be an issue.
I think he might slot this one now.
And he does. Puts it through the eye, diddle for the first one of the day.
First score of the day, goal to MinMan.
MinMan lead 1 goal, 6 to North Clare getting the score. That's the start MinMan wanted.
Yes.
There's not too much wind to speak of, but as you said, that far side was the goal kicking end. So here we go. George Fells out the middle.
Goes forward, Rudden Cloud jumps and misses.
Finds, who have we got here? Ackland.
Colby Ackland.
Great user of the footy and shows that again here through to Ingham. Ingham, another good user of the footy. Doesn't quite find Stockman there.
Rudden Cloud cleans that one up. The back line. Jones tackles James Nichols, and we'll have another ball up. Umpires just trying to decide who the ruckmen are. We have Bolton against Ackland. Ackland taps backwards.
Down to Zish. They got a man back north.
Forward. Picked up by O'Day, who handballs to Pearce, who goes bang and kicks forward, but it's a great mark.
Great hands there by
Ben Miles. No, sorry.
I reckon
Connor
that might
McDermott.
be, yeah, Connor. Goes to the outer side there, finds Ben Miles. In search of Charlie Nichols, I believe, and he just takes that one out of bounds. Gumboots for the boundary umpires on the far side.
Well, they'll need some long sprigs anyway, I reckon.
Wilmot gets the arms up, shrugs the tackle.
Kicks it out.
And it'll be a North possession.
Marked by Harold in the middle on the return to play. Kicked in by Fells, I think. Yeah, he looks for Cam Scott, who drops the mark. Regathers the ball. Keeps it going through the pack, nearly got it again. It's picked up. Oh, nope, umpires found a head-high free kick. North way, Cameron Scott. Players are all flooding back inside the 50. He kicks it long to the head of the square to the hot spot. And the umpire's called a block out the back to Oscar Pearce. A couple of players ran in his path as he jumped for the mark, and umpires deemed an infringement.
He'll be the danger man for North today, I think.
I think he will be, yeah. Yeah, he's a very good player. He's been down at the Eagles with Ziyech in the under-18s, and they've had a pretty good year. They didn't make the finals, but I think the boys both played quite well most of the year. As he puts that one through the middle.
That levels the scores.
$1 apiece. Just trying to find myself a hat here so I can look into the sun.
She's a bit bright. Oh, there's a couple under there, actually.
Is there? Oh, here we go.
That could be us.
Look at that.
Thank you very much.
Wear one of the opposition's hat for the day.
Thank you very much to Vader & Co. Big shout out.
Tapped down by O'Day to Pearce, who's running through the middle. He's got caught holding the ball. Trying to do too much.
Didn't give up on the tackle. That's going to have to come back, I would have thought.
Yeah, back behind the mark. No advantage there.
That's going to give North some time to get some numbers back. We've got Acklam there.
Acklam searching for a teammate.
Seems to be plenty of space.
Oh,
how has he got free there?
Lucas Williams is 30 metres clear in the middle.
First year of footy, young Lucas.
Oh.
Good on him. And he's found Stockman on the outer side.
He plays on, around his man.
Searching kick. Let it go, son.
Kick that from just outside 50.
And the rest. Goodness gracious me.
James Stockman, was it?
It was James Stockman. He's far out. He's been on the leg press during the week, I think. And that'll take MinMan to 2 straight goals. It was a bit of a shootout last time these two teams played.
I missed that game, but yeah, I was getting some score updates and they said it was a shootout. O'Day wins the ruck, taps it basically to himself. Jack Deal's in there, strongly fighting for the ball. O'Day picks it up again. Hoofs it forward, but I think she's going to go out of bounds. No,
gee, look at it plug in the water over there.
Be like the 7th at Clare, that one.
Yeah.
We'll have a ball up. And the half-forward flank for North Clare on the scoreboard, in the scoreboard pocket. O'Day taps the ball from Cook. No, it wasn't Cook.
McDermott went for the ruck that time.
Picked up by Jake Bolton in the pocket, who snaps it banana style, and it's gone across the face and rolls out of bounds 15 metres out for a last possession.
We've got Will Bormier bringing the ball in, the real Slim Shady.
He's
goes long,
and he has overcooked it a little.
Nichols, great handball under pressure to Miles. Hadley goes long in the middle in search of Wilmot, finds Ingham. Ingham head over the footy, has done really well there. There's a nice tackle there from Ruddenclaw.
Ball gets pressed out the back of the pack. Picked up by Pearce, who handballs out towards Sperling. Keeps the ball moving forward, but he's lost it.
Charlie Nichols uncorks the genie. Going long in search of Quick. Quick's just done a little shimmy and shake there. Who's on the end of this one? Oh, gee whiz.
Socked it, gathered it, lost it.
He saved his own shot at goal there, I reckon. We'll have a throw in the forward pocket. McDermott.
Matthew roves the ball off the ruck. And
good tackle there. I think it was Jack Stockman.
Tackled, and the umpire's deemed it holding the ball. A bit of push and shove from the boys. A little bit of teenage testosterone getting out early.
I was about to say the same thing. I think it's always all right when you're winning. So Stockman, 25 out, slide angle. Puts that through.
Split the middle.
And the boys get around him.
Good goal to Jack Stockman after holding the ball tap.
So that takes MinMan to 3 straight goals, 18, to North Clare, 1 straight, 6. Two very skillful teams going at it. Been lots of really good kicks we've seen so far, and these boys can kick it a fair way.
And when they get their booty to it. Puck goes up again, won by Day, pushes it forward.
Down to Stockman.
By Stockman.
Out to Deal on the far wing, goes back to Charlie Nichols. Nichols in search of Tommy Ingham, sits it on his head a little bit, and we'll have a ball in on the outer side.
Punched out of play by Tonkin.
Good crowd building here today. There's plenty of cars outside already. Another little scrimmage on the outer side, picked up by Charlie Nichols.
He boots it long.
Gee whiz.
Out of bounds on the foot.
No worrying about technique with the kick there. It was just get it as far as you can.
Good wet weather football. Get it forward quick.
He's had plenty of it already, Charlie Nichols.
Look, mark dropped by Tonkin. Return to play. And we'll have a throw in the far forward pocket, right hand side of screen for MinMan.
Plenty of hands in there, and we'll have another ball up.
I keep hearing the whistles in my headphones, but I think it's from the netball.
I think it is from the netball.
Oh,
Quick.
Someone goes crashing through.
Charlie Nichols helps when you're about a foot taller than most other people. Deal with a good tackle, finds McDermott. McDermott gives it to Charlie Mitchell. It goes on the outside of the boot. That's probably not his best attempt, Charlie.
Keeper Paulette to bring it back into play. He goes long down the line.
He's got a boot into that as well.
Straight to Charlie Nichols. No. Yes. No.
Yeah, I think he's been paid the mark. Now, if his last kicks are anything to go by, it'll go long, but he spots an option. That's a great use of the footy.
That was a beautiful pass.
Finds Hayden Wilmot,
who
turns around.
Goes to Ackland.
And he plays on. And says, thank you very much. That was almost just a little bit too easy there from the Eagles.
A bit like a training drill, that one.
And that takes MinMan to 4 straight, 24. Yet to be a blemish on the scorecard. Leading North Clare 1 straight, 6. As you said, though, that does seem to be the scoring end, so...
And they've missed big today. They're all out of bounds.
Yeah, exactly right. Wilmot gets the clearance in search of Stockman.
Clow bounces off his foot. Good boy. Kicks it forward.
Good
Ball's
punch there,
punched away from
Nichols.
Jones by Nichols.
Out to Hadley on the wing.
Gets his
Hadley.
Harry kick around the corner and marked by Angus Rudden-Clow at centre half back. He kicks wide, but he's missed the kick and kicked it to Wilmot.
Just goes long down the line in search of Nichols.
Takes a very good mark.
Had the size on his opponent there. Who's he in search of there? Quick, leading out of the jukebox. Great second effort.
Picked up by Matthew, who kicks it long down the line again. Bolton sitting under it and takes a good mark. Time waiting for a lead. Kicks it high. Contest of Wilmot and Pearce. Pearce
Great mark.
takes a mark. Goes bang,
Ooh.
and it comes off the side of the boot bag.
That's gone at right angles, Nick.
He's looking for the far pocket to see if he can bog it down in there. George Fells is the first one there. Puts the ball out to Harold, who kicks in, and just short of Cameron Scott. By Fells, handballs up, Darcy Myers in to shoot, who is tackled once he picks the ball up, and the umpire will ball it up.
Good tackle from Miles. I don't know what's in the water over here. There's some big boys, I tell you what.
Isn't there? Bolton wins the tap. George Fells picks it up, handballs inboard to Harold, but the ball wouldn't sit up for him. Matthew comes in and tackled the MinMan opponent. I can't tell who that is in the bottom of the pack. MinMan wins the ruck.
Wilmot again.
Wilmot and Nichols have been fairly popular calls lately. Oscar Pearce gets the
Great
ball,
use.
drives it down the line, finds Cooper Paulette.
Is he the swingman?
Yeah, he swung him forward. Oh, he's kicked into the man on the mark, which was Wilmot, who has got around him.
He's had touch number 54 for the quarter. Good
He
tackle
then
from
just
Quick.
kicks blindly. Cameron Scott receives the ball as it comes forward. He misses the handball to Tane.
Zish with the stiff arm, and he's got a handball out according to the umpire. Goes to Williams. Williams finds Stockman, who gets caught holding the cherry.
Lockie Tregilgas has run him down. Now searching for somewhere to kick it. He kicks to short to Tane Maffey in the centre, who was 30 metres by himself. He goes long to the flank.
Oh my lord.
Did a very good job to punch that and not infringe the player. Two North blokes fall on it. And the umpire said, I'll ball that up.
Well tackled from the bleached hair of Will Baum.
Will Ginnivan.
Quick.
Sperling kicks it up, kicks it forward. Cameron Scott sitting under it, and the umpire's paid him the money. Might be on the wrong side for a left footer.
Distance an issue here, do you think?
Distance should be no dramas.
It's a tricky pocket to kick goals from this one.
Yep. He's sent it on its way, and it's curling back.
Tell you what.
And he's done it. Great kick, Cameron Scott. Records North's second goal.
He's read that one well.
Yep. No breeze to help it either. It's just the natural left footer curl. Wish that sun would make up its mind, Sam.
Yeah, I know.
Behind the cloud or out?
Because if it's behind the cloud, it's a bit chilly, but when the sun's out, she's a bright, warm day in the commentary position here. Beautiful setup here from SA Regional Footy.
Yeah, it's a great spot. Might get a bit loud during the A grade.
Zish on the outer side.
Tackled by Matthew, the smallest man on the ground, and the umpire's the judge holding the ball.
Just has to give the first give there, I think.
Like a little fox terrier, Tane Matthew. Once he latches on, he's not letting go.
Massive spoil from Quick. In search of Hadley. Hadley's got the ball on the... goes out to Stockman, who's out.
He's gone.
He's going to go long.
He's gone for the goals again.
To the cage. Oh, and the first blemish on the scoreboard. 6 straight goals before that one. And it's MinMan 4-1-25 lead. North Clare 2 straight goals.
You can't blame him for having a shot. He kicked his last one from that distance. So
exactly right.
Free kick to North Clare. Someone was not outside the 25-metre protected zone. So that free kick will come up to the top of the square. He chips short to the shortest man on the ground, and Ackland marks over the top.
Is he within range for a shot after the siren here?
He's going to have a go. Near the end of the first quarter, MinMan 4-1 leading North Clare 2 goals. Some of the better players for MinMan, I would have Stockman. Ackland's been quite good across half-back. Charlie Nichols, of course. And
Wilmot's had a heap of it.
Hayden Wilmot. One's there.
Oscar Pearce is obviously, every time he's got near it, something's happened, which has been good for North.
Yep.
Again, Tane Matthew, we've called his name.
Tane Matthew's been like a little fox terrier in and under and laying a few big tackles on a few of the bigger boys. Jake Bolton's been a bit active.
And a very nice goal from Cameron Scott.
Yep.
It's good to see supporters from both sides here today. There's lots of families and supporters out in the ground getting around the huddles.
The ones coming from the far side will need to get a move on if they're going to get back through the bog to get back to the car.
Yeah, I think so. Put it in four-wheel drive and hurry up, I would have thought.
Few cars rolling into the overflow car park again now.
Thank goodness for the adjacent paddock. Otherwise, I'm not sure where that'll go.
Nope. Might need a tractor out there later today to pull a few out.
That's where my car is, and she's pretty boggy over there at the minute.
Are we going to right trip?
Take another one, mate. Take one more.
Here we are for the start of the second quarter. Swung McDermott in the ruck, who did a good job there in the second half of the first quarter.
Days his opponent from North, who belts the ball away in front of Pearce. Pearce can't quite gather in the wet conditions. Jake Harold goes in and under and gets the ball. Charlie Nichols picks it up.
Just got a kick away. That's not going to be far enough.
It's got through there somehow. Declan O'Day with a spin and a duck.
Ackland, handball to himself.
Oh,
He's almost had his head taken off there.
Cooper Paulette come through and collected him high.
Ben Miles to clear the defensive 50 for MinMan. Kicks out to the other side in search of Ingham. Banger Ingham.
Bit of glare coming off the cars on the far side now.
Gee
the sun's
whiz.
out. He kicks
Isn't
one
there?
down the line. Pierce intercepts. Ball handballs in front of himself.
Anyone would think that there's 12 of him out there.
Yeah.
He just seems to find the footy.
He hoofs it long, and it is punched back inboard by the North player.
Very smart. Lucas Williams, and he can run. Turns around, goes to Quick, who uncorks the genie from the back 50.
Oh, Zane Tonkin drops the mark because he had it all by himself.
Ingham goes looking for James Nichols.
And hits the Commodore in the car park.
They're built tough though.
Yep. Bolton to bring it back in. Chips to wherever it was he missed him, and the ball's coming away from him. Ingham.
Ackland. Who's he found there?
Declan O'Day's intercepted the ball and hoofed it back in. Oscar Pierce roves the ball off the front of the pack, but then slips over in the wet, and we will have another ball up. No, the umpires let it go. Now he's picked out a too high free kick to MinMan.
I think that might be Deal on the other side.
It's pretty hard to see in that glare.
It is.
Hooks it long down the line. Ball is punched.
Charlie Nichols handballs to Stockman. Oh, and he's got caught holding the pill.
Tried to duck back and just got his arm collected as he went to handball.
Good tackle from Bolton.
Bolton plays on.
Oh, sells the candy.
Sells the candy.
Gee whiz.
Good grab.
Seb Quick.
Comes crashing through the
He's
back.
played it full forward a little bit in the B grade this year and looked like a very good full forward leading out of the goal square then.
Very
But
good kick to find
Charlie Nichols.
Charlie Nichols in amongst 2 or 3 North players who took the kick a little bit and it's ended up being intercepted by Angus Sperling, who kicks into the pocket and finds Jones, who plays on.
That's a great kick.
Stabs the kick in and finds Cameron Scott 20 metres out, almost directly in front. You would think he would kick this one after he kicked the last one on the angle.
You would think so. And he does. A nice settler there for North, who go to 3 straight 18, but they trail MinMan 4-1-25.
Second goal for Cameron Scott.
I think it's a MinMan free kick here through McDermott due to 666.
Hang on, a bit of umpire confusion. No one actually knows what's going on.
Oh no. I think it was there, but yes, it was.
Yep, North had too many in the centre.
And McDermott takes him on if you
Takes him
don't
on.
mind. Wilmot
Wilmot
runs into a brick wall.
and is caught holding the ball by Bolton.
What a turn of events there.
He kicked
Scott,
down Cam Scott,
who's
who
hot
takes a
currently.
good mark in front of Hirsch to put plenty of body pressure on. He hoofs it in long, looking for the forwards, and
Who's he found?
he has found
It's like his old man. Bottom of the pack, still take a chest.
Darcy Meyer. Takes a very good mark. I was going to call him by his nickname, but I thought I better not. No. Slotted it.
And he loves it too.
Straight through the middle. If there is any breeze, I reckon it's blowing from right to left of screen slightly, but it seems to be the scoring end on the right hand side.
You do feel like you're kicking downhill here when you're kicking to the right of screen, and it absolutely plays a role in your head, I think, more than anything. McDermott and O'Day to go at it again. O'Day
taps it straight down to Ingham. He kicks it forward, but it's collected by Tregildas. He gets the handball out to Tonkin, kicks it in the middle. Jake Bolton dropped the mark, fights for the ball, picks it up. Handball's in front of Declan O'Day, who takes off. Met solidly by Ziyech. Oscar Pearce has picked the ball up, chipped it to George Fells, 20 metres out on a 45-degree angle.
Just a bit of dominance out of the middle this quarter for North.
Look like they've settled a bit and seem to be putting a bit of play together.
Yeah, absolutely.
Finding a few targets. Fells comes in, very skinny on this entire side, but he's found the middle.
Good kick by George. The North take the lead. 5 straight 30 to MinMan's 4-1-25. We've only been going 7 minutes in this quarter and they've already put 3 on. So MinMan will just want to stem the bleeding a little bit here.
The coach has given them a rev at quarter time and got them up and about. Coach Meyer. The day goes up, this time back against Quick,
And
who wins the tag.
Gets a clearance with the tap as well, if you don't mind. Miles just around his body in search of Wilmot.
And he takes a very easy chest mark in front of goal.
Who doesn't have too many leaders here.
No.
He's going to have to go long down the line, I think.
He's going to go long.
In search of Jack Stockman, the shortest man for MinMan, but he almost takes it.
Mark.
Charlie Nichols
grabs the ball and takes off. Sits the ball up and
Ryan Ackland.
Tackled by Tane Matthews, he goes to kick. Must have got a boot on it, the umpire let it go. It's pushed out of bound by Pawelski.
Ingham.
Nichols got tackled as he kicked.
Good pressure.
Holding the ball. Tackled by Tonkin. Zane goes short. Ends up being to a pack. MinMan come away with the footy.
Ingham. Nichols. In search of Ryan Ackland.
Oh, he goes off the ground. Kicked it straight into the stomach of Matthew, who gets the ball through the points, then plays on immediately and kicks it down the line, but it's going to be cut off by Ackland, who read that very well. Oh, he's tackled. Went the elbow, fend off. Probably lucky he didn't get it too high. Through the elbow for a fend. Wilmot picks it up.
Didn't get rid of it.
One hand handballs it. He kicks to the middle and short of Scott. Ball's picked up and run away by Stockman.
Who again goes to that man, Jack.
Kicked down, it's cut off by Hamish Eaton, who then kicks out to the wing. The ball bounces through the pack in front of Harold, who keeps the ball moving forward. Tonkin soccers off the ground, but straight to the MinMan. He's gone straight back to Angus Ruddenclough.
Tell you what, North just seem to be making the better decisions this quarter. MinMan are panicking with the football.
Good grab by Ziyech.
Just need to possess it and take the sting out of it for a bit, I think. And goes long in search of Nichols, who takes a good mark. Looks inboard, nothing given.
A few spare players there, but he's
There
not
are.
going to go to him.
Oh, he's gone 25 for stepping over the mark there.
Ruckman's curse standing the mark.
You don't want him kicking it. You don't want him standing the mark, I don't reckon.
Unless they're having a shot on goal.
Nichols
short to two
finds Ingham.
Players.
And Tommy Ingham, he'll just be out of range here, I think. A lead from Hadley comes.
Waiting for Nichols to push back in there.
Goes to the top of the square.
Nichols nearly took the mark. Rushed behind.
It's a very nice kick.
Hamish Eaton kicks out and finds Cameron Scott at centre half forward.
Who's been busy?
He has been busy. Kicks wide. So a good contest. Poppy Trevildis picks the ball up and gets the handball to Cooper Paulette.
Looks towards that man, Scott.
Scott again, but he's surrounded by three MinMan players.
Ingham.
Oh, Charlie Nichols.
That's a great grab. And this is certainly within his level of expertise. He'll kick this from, he'll probably end up kicking it from about 40 out on a slide angle.
You would back him 9 out of 10 times for this one, wouldn't you, Sam?
I would, yeah. He's a very reliable kick of the footy. His brother Max plays in the A-grade grand final today. So a big day for the family.
Did he have a younger brother in the 14s earlier?
And he did, yeah. Who's already got one. And Charlie sinks that through the middle, if you don't mind.
Through the middle. The umpire did not even have to.
And that takes MinMan back into the lead. Our third lead change for the day. MinMan 5-3-33. Lead North Clare 5 straight. 30.
Doing a good job on the scoreboard there too, Sam. I haven't seen Paul get his stick out and hit you with it yet.
Nah, thank goodness for that too. Wilmot tries to get his own handball. Back to Wilmot from Dill. Somehow North get the clearance, but Ingham
socket it through the middle of the pack.
To Stockman, to nobody.
O'Day, good pick up and spin out of trouble. He's about to make heavy contact with him.
Matthew to himself.
Didn't have the ball. Free kick from the biggest man on the field to the littlest. He chips out wide to Jones.
Where's that man, Scott? Gee, it's not a bad leg.
And he found Cooper Paulette. What would he be, 40 metres out on a fairly acute angle?
Yeah. And speaking of pockets that it's hard to kick from.
That'd be the hardest.
Yeah.
I'm not going to put my house on this one.
Hopefully he just sets it up here. Oh my lord.
Tell you what, he got close. Very good kick. Hit the top of the goalpost on the near side.
We've got Ziyech to bring it back in.
Good mark.
Put on there by Miles.
Goes down the line looking for Charlie Nichols, who is spoilt by Angus Ruddenclough.
Williams.
Colby Acklin picks it up and handballs to Ruddenclough, who drops it. Everyone drops it.
Acklin out to Nichols, who
Free
finds
player.
Ingham in the middle.
Tackled by Pearce and is judged to throw.
Gee, he's a bit stiff there, Tommy, I think.
I think he may have been. He's not happy about it. He's got the hand shrugs going.
Get out of North!
Billy goes to Cohen Ziyech. Oh, the umpire had the whistle with the mouth.
He went to pinion, holding the ball.
Acklin had his head taken off.
Too high by Bolton on Acklin as he bent over to pick the ball up.
Come on, Trigg!
Acklin looks
He
to
goes
switch it.
wide to Deal.
Come on, push!
And now they're out if they can get it moving. Hadley on the outer wing and Nichols.
He's taking his time.
Just a little bit slow to get it going there.
punched out of bounds.
Just
by
gave
Gill.
chance North to get some numbers back. Nice, even contest.
Very good game. It's what we want to see in a final. Like the last few AFL finals.
Gee, haven't they been good?
Crackers. Oh, someone dropped the ball.
As far as metres gained goes, I reckon Declan O'Day and the ruck might have the most metres gained today so far.
Yep. Just about from the punches out of the ruck too.
Yeah. Pierce this time.
Handles the ball out of the pack to himself. Umpire says it's over the line and you'll have a throw in. Right on centre wing on the far side.
Ingham goes off the ground. Tonkin's there. Puts his head over the footy and we'll have another ball up.
A little bit bogged in the mud as he turned then and couldn't quite get a bit of speed to get away. Guy throws the ball up. Quick wins that tap over a day. Picked up by Pierce on the outside the pack though, who is tackled and disposed of afterwards for a have not got the ball. Ziyech played a very heavy tackle.
I think that's Ziyech's third free kick given away,
Yeah,
so
he probably needs to target the footy.
I think he just needs to rein it in a little bit. Oh, great set of
Good
hands.
grab. Very good grab. Bolton. Kicks in long to Paulette, who loses front position and nearly takes a falling mark over the back. Harold runs onto the footy, picks it up, kicks, and has gone across the face for a point.
Just 1 point separating these two sides at the moment. Long kick in, gets it to about 60 out, but collected
Dave
there.
picks the ball up, shrugs one off, uses his pad. The ball slips out the back to T-Man.
Tyler Vassick, is
Tyler
it?
Vassick, the T-Man, picked it up, turned around, cool as a cucumber, dribbles it through the goals.
He's literally just come on the ground as well, T-Man.
Coaching masterstroke just before half time.
Isn't it? When you need a spark, you go to the T-Man.
That's it.
Little dribbler.
Call under pressure.
Jay Harold! Jay Harold!
A few butter menthols to the North coaching box, I reckon, just
Yep.
to make sure that the larynx stays lubricated.
It's always the player as far away as possible you need to yell at too.
Absolutely.
O'Day knocks the ball 20 metres forward again out of the middle. Picked up by Ziyech, who goes bang and puts it in front of Charlie Nichols on the run.
Picked it up well for a big
Charlie
man.
handled straight into the wingman.
Goes out to Ingham. Ingham
Steps around.
kicks forward, looking for Stockman. It's probably not where he wants it. Stockman dribbles it in front of himself. Didn't have the footy.
Right. Collected as he tried to go through.
And if he moves it on quickly here, he might be able to find an option. He's got a couple on the outer side there.
Push in, Trent.
A bit of umpire confusion as to where the mark is. We've got it sorted out now.
Push across, Tay.
Not sure what he's thinking here. No run up, off one step.
It's come off Rudden Clow's foot. Out of bounds.
Oh no, they've given a free kick. I think.
It come off his foot out of bounds.
Oh, okay. I reckon he might like his chances
He's
here,
gonna run
Charlie.
around and have a little snap.
He'll have a dob. From the left forward pocket, swings around. Has he got enough on it?
No, he hadn't put enough curl on that
No.
one for a point.
North lead by 4 points. 20 gone in the in the second quarter here. Can't be too long left, I wouldn't have thought.
Pierce goes wide to Tonkin, outside the 50, mind you. Tonkin plays on, comes in board.
That's a
looking for
dangerous
George
kick.
Fells, short man. Straight in amongst three.
Wilmot
players.
picks it up. He's clean with the footy. Goes to Ackland, who steps around one. He's under pressure,
He
though.
tackled. Has he got the handball away? Umpire raised the whistle but said, no, you can have that. There's
Jeez,
a
just
high
gone
hit.
harder there, Zish. And that takes us to half-time. Hopefully the young fellas are right over there.
He's got up.
The North lead 6-2-38 to MinMan 5-4-34. So we've seen a half of footy, Nick. What's your take so far?
My take is it's been a bloody good game, and it's hard to pick who's going to carry on and win this because it's been two halves so far. MinMan had all the play in the first quarter, and North seem to have picked it up and outscored them in the second.
Obviously, the right-hand side of screen is the scoring end,
Yep.
which MinMan will have in the third quarter. There's been standouts from either side. Oscar Pearce has been brilliant.
Cam Scott for North has been
Cam
an
Scott.
exceptional quarter.
Hayden Wilmot, Charlie Nichols is dominating up forward.
Yep, he's used to exerting physical pressure.
And the North coach, I think, has gone for the butter menthols just to make sure the larynx and voice box is lubricated for the second half because it got a bit of straining in the first half.
Yep, yelling at a few kids. Can't hear it from the MinMan box. We're situated here in the commentary box right above the North coach's box, so we hear it all.
Thank goodness for that too.
Screen there, Coach Meyer is willing his players on this quarter to try and score to the dead end of the ground. MinMan managed to score one goal three. So the MinMan boys in a tight huddle with their coach also willing them on. Wasn't at the last game, but this is almost a carbon copy, isn't it?
It's very, very close.
North led at halftime.
Yeah. And only one goal separated the two sides last time. And I remember the boys saying it was a physical clash. I think both teams aren't going to lack any fitness.
No.
looking forward to a big second half here.
Conditions just keep getting better as the day goes on.
Don't they just?
Day versus Quick for the first ruck. Day punches it forward yet again. Ball's ended up in a stalemate with Wilmot and Pearce.
Has he got any other taps, do you think? Seems to be his go-to so far.
Seems to have worked so far.
It has as well. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Ball goes to the pack and it's hammered out.
Ingham gets it forward.
Gilgis cuts it off. Sends it back towards.
They've got numbers there,
wing.
North.
Good mark by Harold as he was taken high by Deal. He wheels around on the left and plays on. Hoofs it in long forward. Scott's waiting down at the front of the pack. Jones goes through the pack. Couldn't take the ball with him. Picks it up again.
Well done by James Nichols over the footy. Lucas Williams slung in the tackle.
Bolton picks it up, drops it, picks it up.
Ben Miles goes to Stockman with the hands. Then finds Ingham. Goes over his shoulder, but it's just going to go. Oh, Declan O'Day.
Easy mark in the
Ziyech. Williams in search of Nichols backing back. Does a little 360 to assess his options. Finds Jack Stockman, who goes long but misses.
Shot with the ball across his boot and it goes through for it.
5-5-35, MinMan trail North, 6-2-38. Oh boy. Probably wasn't his best effort, that one.
I missed that one, I was writing the score down.
I think he realised he got close to the 25 and had to kick it, but worked out okay with North getting a free kick here through Pearce.
Keep a quick phone to his back. He goes wide with a shocking kick and puts it straight to out of bounds. Brought in by Ackland, chips it in beautifully.
Tell you what, my eyes lit up then when Chook brought up a lolly snake, but he said, no, thank you, it's not for you.
Got to keep the cameraman happy, he reckons. Sawelski paddles the ball in front of him as he runs it out. Taken out by Wilmot.
Quick to Nichols, steps around one.
Kicks it inboard, and the mark is taken by Kagildis. Chips it out to Oscar Pearce, who is off. Fakes the handball, finally gives it over. Oh, Harold drops the football.
Deal.
Pearce picks it up. He's immediately tackled by two MinMan.
Still gets it out. Quick if you don't mind.
Bang.
Little end over end number.
Angus running cloud. Hoofs the ball up in the air.
Wilmot and Bolton.
Ackland at the back of the pack. Picks
To
it
himself.
up.
Goes to
tackled by
Wilmot.
Matthew.
Lucas Williams, who can run if he can get some
He
space.
got taken high by Jake Bolton and tried to dodge the tackle.
If he wheels onto his left boot here, he's got...
Oh, he's played on, kicked it, no one's marked it.
Oh,
Come off the shin of one of the North players.
Ingham blindly to Wilmot, shrugs. That's holding the ball. That's a great
Holding the
tackle.
ball. And he
25.
gets up and gives him a little, what are you doing?
It's a little bit silly there from Wilmot.
Yep. And now he's going to impede the run. He kicks long. Ball's fallen. George Fells comes across. Doesn't worry about picking up the ball. Tries the socket.
Come on, Coot, get into it, Coot.
Oh, could have been in the back there from Nichols. Good tackle. Everyone after the footy, which is good. It's come off the side of the boot.
And that'll be a
Should be.
last possession. Oh, the umpire's called a sorry. Maybe it was
Oh no, I think he has called last possession now. I think we've got Ziyech possibly that'll bring this in. No, Jack Deal.
he's kicked high.
Oh,
Oh.
quick.
other way.
Come on, Ross. What's the ball?
Kick for kick.
Goes long, but straight
Straight
at
to 4 MinMan players.
that. Charlie Nichols probably isn't the man you want with a footy, I don't reckon.
No.
Stockman
Stockman.
has to be giving the first give there, I would have thought.
Incorrect disposal. As he's tackled by Cooper Paulette. Cooper Paulette kicks. Oh, ball is dropped.
James
by
Nichols.
Oscar Pearce gets the ball, plays on it. Mungle punts it straight through the middle of the goal. The way that come off the boot, it could have gone anywhere.
And somehow I don't think it was an accident either.
No, I think he meant to do it.
Yeah. North Clare lead 7-2-44 to MinMan 5-5-35. It's the first time North have got out by more than a goal.
Yep.
And to the non-scoring end as well, which is important.
Yep. Very good, hard at-it play in that passage there from both teams.
Absolutely.
Exceptional footy.
Tell you what, the future's bright of both of these clubs, I reckon.
Yeah. Pearson, Ade wins the tap straight to the MinMan player, who then gets tackled. And we've had a after disposal free kick paid down the ground.
Tell you what, discipline, or ill discipline, should I say.
Nichols absolutely slammed the North ruckman well after the ball was gone. Tane Matthew chips the ball to Oscar Pearce at centre half forward.
Not sure I'd like to see the free kick count, not because it's anything of the umpire's fault, it's just been ill discipline.
Yep, there's been a lot of after the...
Wilmot finds Deal on the outer side.
Deal settles.
No one's moving for him currently.
Across the ground to Nichols, who takes a very good
Whiz.
mark. Was not worried about the pressure at all.
Goes long in the direction of Quick, who turns and goes. Who doesn't worry about the lead of Ingham, but probably should have.
Ends up with a minor score.
How do we undo that? Oh, yeah. Takes MinMan to 5-6-36.
I missed the play-in, sorry. MinMan have got the ball.
Ingham, he's a reliable shot at goal. Steps in. Commentator's
hits
curse.
the post.
Just squandering a few chances here, MinMan.
Kowalski kicks the ball back into play, but I think it's a little bit too far in front of the North player. Picked up by Ackland.
He
No,
might
it's
be
not
quick
Ackland,
there.
sorry, quick. Will result in a ball up.
And this time, in the last quarter, North had already kicked 3. So, MinMan have had their chances, but just haven't converted this quarter. Williams.
Hoofed back in and quick.
Quick, takes a great grab
Right
for the
in
big
goal
fella.
square. That just needed to be punched. That ball as it went in there.
Who doesn't, he doesn't wait and just says, thank you very much. I'll get my name in the paper.
Straight through the middle off 2 steps from 10 metres out.
North Clare still leads 7-2, 44 to MinMan 6-7-43. Tell you what, there's no passengers for either side here today. Like
Nope.
every one of them can play footy, and it's giving us a great game of footy so far.
Day wins the tap again, straight down, picked up by Bolton. Handball's a high handball. Matthew decides not to take it and punches it forward. Pearce collects the ball. Then
That
tackled,
should be holding the footy.
ball.
Zish, good chase, turns around and just gets under that a little bit.
It's kicked to a dangerous spot. 2 minutes.
Quick, drops the mark. No, Stockman, should I say, finds Nichols, who goes long in search of Wilmot, keeps it in front. Little spin out of trouble, if you don't mind.
Kicks the
Smothered. Ingham steps around one and goes it. Tommy Ingham. And he loves it as well.
Excited.
And MinMan regain the lead 7-7-49 to North Clare 7-2-44. Nick, what do you think the advantage is to the right-hand side of screen?
I really don't know, mate, but it just seems to be both games so far today. All the scoring's been down there.
Yeah,
maybe 2 goals.
I think it's a 2-goal end. So although MinMan have the lead, I think they'll need a little bit more from this end.
Day wins the ruck. Down
Nichols.
to Nichols, who then puts the ball forward. Collected by Pierce.
And again, just some silly free kicks from him, man. Just things that shouldn't happen.
Ziyech imposes. Oh, and he's tackled. Holding the ball. Keeper pull left. They tried to stroll out of the pack.
He's gone long to Bolton.
Who
should be holding the
the
footy,
ball.
and is.
Once again needs to get rid of it first option.
It's probably just the next progression of footy for these boys, is just giving that first give.
Yep. Just trying to do a little bit too much.
I wouldn't be doing that either, Cobes.
Then has to handball. Oh, and he's handballed and coughed it up. Cooper Paulette gets the ball and goes bang into the middle. T-Man picks the ball up.
T-Man with
Gets
time.
The handball off to Harold. Harold snaps. Ball in the backs to Good, who has collected the ball and got it.
I'm telling you, T-Man is the spark.
T-Man's the spark. Backs to Good, who's just come back onto the ground.
Whenever T-Man gets the ball, something happens.
Yep. North lead by a point. I missed the throw. Sorry.
Stockman.
Stockman breaks away.
This
from
is his
centre
sort of
and
range
goes
too.
Bang from 50 and has drilled it.
If you don't mind, James. He's kicked 2 from there. I couldn't kick half that, I don't reckon.
No. No, on the run, flat out of the middle. Straight to the 50 and bang.
That's the perfect response for MinMan, who again take the lead. I think that's our 6th lead change for the day.
Yep.
And again, just going goal for goal, these
Goal
two
for goal.
sides. It's turning out to be a perfect day for footy. Nichols
gets a
to
handball.
McDermott, didn't want to kick the thing. And instead put Ziyech under pressure.
Holding the ball. Not real happy with it again. May have been a bit stiff. I'm not sure if he actually took control of it.
I think he was stiff, but the umpire's not going to change his
No,
decision.
Haven't seen one change yet.
Jackson Cooper to James Nichols,
Oh.
who's got Ingham with
Out.
a paddock,
He is out.
who takes a bounce.
Takes 2.
Take another one, son. Goes
Drills
long
the
in
ball a
search
little
of,
quick, misses him.
but
Goes
he's
over
got the
top.
runner. Who is it? Wilmot,
Wilmot.
who kicks it.
Off the outside of the boot.
Nice little play here for MinMan. I just sense a little bit of fatigue.
Yep.
And I think that might be more mental than it is physical. Going to the left-hand side of screen, just going uphill, is a little bit more work to get the ball there, but MinMan back out to a 11-point leaders. 14 minutes gone in the third quarter.
They've started winning the ball out of the centre again.
Makes a difference. Oh, McDermott doesn't contest the ruck. We'll have a take 2. North with the numbers out the back through Matthew.
Matthew clears it out towards the wing. Ziyech goes bang down the line. Which way is it going to bounce? Stayed in. Pushed over for another boundary throwing. Ball from the ruck goes over the back of it. He's going to throw it in again.
Charlie Nichols.
Push the ball in the ruck over the top, straight to Nichols, who kicks another behind. MinMan have been peppering.
2 straight goals as it stands, and they've given the kick-in duties to Oscar Pearce to clear this MinMan setup here. But he's kicked it straight to Ingham, who plays on. Oh boy.
Straight back in his direction, but it's collected by Quick.
Who swings around and nails it. Not sure that was Ingham's desired target there.
No.
But it does have the desired result. And all of a sudden...
Yeah, chaos ball into the forward 50.
Yeah, and it worked last night for Brisbane, didn't it? MinMan all of a sudden go to a 3-goal lead, 10-8, 68 to North Clare 8-2, 50. 18 points the margin.
Yeah, they're using that scoring end in this quarter, MinMan.
Out to that boggy side.
Tonkin goes off the ground and collects the ball and kicks it along the line. Cameron Scott comes to meet the ball.
Haven't called his name in a bit.
Jake Bolton collects the ball, then he's tackled.
Gee whiz. Well done by Deal.
Spun out of the pack. Cooper Paulette bangs it up.
Well done there by Cooper.
Very good job in amongst 2 of the North players.
Ziyech. Give the
stiff
first
arm.
give, my man.
Harold hoofs it in long, but straight to
James Nichols.
James Nichols.
Nichols got Miles out closest
Oh,
on
kicks into the man on the mark.
Paulette.
Paulette.
Might have been hanging on there, I reckon.
Got a shot from the other side now. I didn't put money on it before. I think
No,
I don't reckon I will again.
you don't reckon he will again? He almost put us to shame last time.
No, he hit the top of the post.
Coop. Oh no.
Nearly a good pass into the middle. Hanging on to MinMan.
It'll come back through Colin Ziyech, who's had a busy third quarter. He's been everywhere. In search of Nichols. Gee, Pearce and Nichols, isn't that a good matchup?
Yeah.
Nichols, James, goes to Miles.
Over the top.
Need to be touching it here, Bill.
Misread by Tonkin. Pierce picks it up.
Goes
spins around,
straight
handball
to
straight
Charlie Nichols.
Who hoofs it long out in front of Seb Quick, but Kowalski has beaten into the ball and taken a good chest marking defence. Goes out wide.
Oh boy. Well done there by James Stockman. And the tackle. Should have a ball up here.
Umpire's going to throw that one up.
Almost 20 gone here. I think MinMan can just jag another one here. It'll make it really difficult. But if North can get one back,
It'll be game on.
it'll be game on. Just feel like 3 goals just might not be enough.
Danger man in quick in forward there. It's been lively up there. And that will be.
And that's gone to
no.
Stockman, who's within range. Oh, not
runs
again.
away and bang. Oh, he's miskicked it. His eyes lit up and he
Didn't
sprayed
they?
it.
I don't actually think he likes kicking it from inside 50.
No.
I think that was a
Touch.
quick kick out of the pack from Quick, I believe. Takes MinMan to 10-9, 69 to North Clare 8-2-50.
Pierce is going to have another go at kicking out.
Gets a bit on it too. And finds
marks
Bolton.
just short of centre wing. He then ships up to Scott, who doesn't jump, and it's marked by
Zish.
Zish.
Zish got Wilmot inboard, but the safe thing at this time of the quarter would just be to go long and strong.
And he does, straight to an unattended
Ingham
player, Ingham, who plays on quickly to another
Stockman.
unattended player.
Surely he looks to pass off here. He's inside 50. Don't reckon, unless he goes back far enough that he kicks it from 50.
Might kick it from outside the boundary.
Make it harder for yourself.
That's it. I think he's going to have a ping.
Getting a bit of advice from over the fence. Seems to be a slight breeze across the ground from left to right for Stockman.
Punch through.
So MinMan have kicked 5-6 this quarter to North Clare's 2 straight. Are they going to rue missed opportunities?
Harold takes a mark. Centre winger for the kick out from Pierce. He goes short, looking for Scott. Ball's
Great
punched away
punch by
from him.
Miles.
Harold picks it up again and kicks it again. This time, Colby Ackland emerges from the pack with the ball.
Ingham finds Nichols. He'll probably kick this from 45, 50 out here. I don't think distance will be an issue.
Siren will be kicking after the siren now.
Tell you what, if you can kick this, it'll take a lot of momentum into the last quarter. Out to the left, and it's not coming back. So the 3/4 time score, MinMan 10 goals, 11, 71. Lead North Clare by 21 points, 8-2-50.
3 goals is a good break at 3/4 time. B-grade teams are out warming up in the background.
Be an interesting game, that one.
Yep.
BSR, obviously the dominant senior club in the league, having both their A and B grade in today. I'm hoping we can knock them off in the ones.
Yes, that'll be another good contest. I reckon the B grade might be a rough and tumble.
I think it will be. Some big boys on both sides.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
Ready to gear up here for the last quarter. Massive final quarter ahead. MinMan taking a 21-point lead into the last break, but North are going to the scoring end.
First 5 minutes will tell us the story.
On him, Bob!
Day wins the ruck, taps it down to Zish, who is immediately tackled by umpire says, I'll throw her up again. Socket off the ground by Harold forward. Ball goes in to get another pack. Umpire says, I'll have another go. Kicked out of the pack by Deal. It rolls across the boundary line and we brought back into play by Bolton on the far side centre wing.
Straight to Zish. Takes a good mark at centre half back. Zish to go long down the line in search of Wilmot. Almost takes a good mark. O'Day with the tackle to Ackland off the ground. Tonkin.
Just hoofs it long. Harold in front of 3 MinMan players, just keeps paddling it to himself and gets it forward the handball to... Ends up with George Fells, who misses the ball in the forward line.
Will Ginnivan's there.
Tane Matthew, the smallest man on the ground, gets a free kick for the player jumping into the front of him.
Get him moving, Tane!
He miscues the kick forward.
In search of Pearce.
Miss Pearce.
Zish. Now, this is what they did in that second quarter, just bombing it back. They need to control the footy.
Kicks it.
Baum.
Hold the ball call. Cameron Scott.
Got it!
Tackled James Nichols. 40 metres out on a 45-degree angle. Kicks it. And it's touched on the line, rushed further behind.
It's a beautiful kick off the boot.
Looked good off the boot. There's not one player in the centre corridor for either team. Second. Good grab.
Fair grab there from Quick.
Chips it short. Looking for Wilmot, and he drops
Bad
him
luck.
under pressure. Gets the handball out. A day comes in around the back of the pack, picks it up, tries to play on. That'll be holding the ball.
Good tackle from Ackland.
Plays on through the centre of the ground.
And no one's chasing him either. Goes long in the direction of Quick.
And what a good grab.
And he's got Ingham by himself. Should just take his 30 here.
Kicking from about 40 metres.
Yep. I reckon he's probably just within range. Puts his shoe through it. Does it really well. He's kicked it. Great goal from Seb Quick.
Ackland had plenty of time strolling in through centre half forward to find him too.
Just a bit too much time, I think. It's important in these last quarters that you work both ways, isn't it?
Very much.
That's where the game's won and lost. McDermott. Straight down to Stockman now. I've seen this movie before.
Yep, a couple of times today. He's dropped the ball in the bounce.
But he's in his bag.
Giving away a free kick.
Oh no, he's reversed it.
It was a bit soft.
It was a bit of a soft free kick, that one, I think. McDermott goes in search of Ingham.
He was out there all by himself. Player tried to
Great
get the body
user,
instead of the ball.
finds Stockman. Oh my goodness, what was going on there? Quick, not from there.
Oh,
to
right back
Ingham.
across. Ingham, yeah,
Who's to his brother,
missed him with the handball.
Bolton.
Picked up by Bolton, who goes across the face of goal to Sperling. Takes a steadying mark. Not much to kick to.
Could have almost been the game there.
Yeah.
Great mark by Ziyech.
Great mark by Ziyech. Too strong.
He's the human Rubik's Cube. He's as wide as he is tall, and he's built like a brick, you know what.
Good punch, North Clare. Player is
Great tackle
rammed
from
off the ball.
Nichols. Ingham goes long, but misses. 27 points the margin as we are 6 minutes into this last quarter. Still plenty of footy left.
North needs a couple of coast to coasts. Tonkin brings the ball in wide, but it's marked in front of the pack by Ziyech.
Ziyech has been massive in this last 6 minutes.
Punched by Tonkin away from Quick. Ruddenclough gets the ball and just goes bang down the middle. Cameron Scott kicks the ball off the ground.
Ackland in search of Ingham. McDermott
Met solidly by O'Day as he went to get rid of it.
holding the footy.
Holding the football, Jake Bolton.
Ackland.
Ackland. Plays quickly, plays on quickly.
Who's he seen? To Quick.
Oh!
Billy Ingham, and he kicks it.
Billy Ingham.
And he loves it as well, Binger. That takes MinMan 12-12, 84 to North's 8-3, 51. A 33-point margin.
They started this quarter very well.
They had to as well. Had those two gone the other way, all of a sudden, it's a very close game.
Pearce and Nichols fight for the ball after the ruck tap. The umpire calls a stalemate and throw it up.
I think Nichols is just following Pearce wherever he goes at the moment.
Yep.
Wilmot. Out to Nichols. Good tackle from Pearce. Wilmot to Deal. Deal gets it on the boot.
High up and under.
Downfield. No,
He's going to call it back.
Wilmot on the half-back flank will look to go long down the line. He's got Ackland and Ingham.
Good grab by
And instead it was
no, Lockie Tagugas.
Jack Stockman contesting that one. 25 for
coming in off the side of the mark. Forward play on was called by Tommy Ingham.
I think so, yep.
Ball up centre half forward, North Clare end. Big pack of players. Somehow someone gets a handball out. Once again, there's another big pack of players.
Put on by Deal, whose dad Sean is the coach and is also the trainer at MinMan.
Jack of all trades.
Little discussion there whether that was last possession, but I think they'll throw it in. Ingham with the clearance. But he sends that a couple of rows back.
Ball back into play.
And Oscar Pearce has got the footy here.
Hang on. No, the umpire's decided no, he doesn't know where it's going. Boundary umpire sorted it out. Pearce goes bang to the hot spot. Players fly.
Just across the face from the North attacker.
Socketed it out of the pack.
Wilmot with the kick in. Just goes sideways in search of Ziyech. Ziyech has Will Ginnivan there. Goes longer in search of Jackson Cooper. Good second effort there from Cooper Quick with the tackle on Tane Matthew. A throw there from Quick. Good tackle again from Pearce. Just goes sideways to Bolton.
Short to Bolton.
Just gets there. Just a bit of sting being taken out of this one at the moment.
Yeah, everyone's a bit puffed at the minute. Bolton goes long to the goal square. Searching for Pearce, but Nichols will mark unopposed right in the goal square.
Good kick. Finds Ingham on the back flank. Ingham turns. In search of Ackland. Cooper picks it up. Didn't have the footy there. And he'll get the free. Cooper, no one's standing the mark. Play on, son. Oh, no, that's probably not where you want to kick it.
Oh,
but Wilmot makes it look pretty good.
That was a really good mark. Just judge the flight of the ball.
He's got Cooper again if he wants him. All by himself. Ingham.
Gonna milk the clock now.
Yeah. Don't want to be calling this for the next 8 minutes if they're doing this.
Nope.
Finds Cooper. Out to Deal. Deal with a bit of run. Inside 50 in search of Quick. Over the back.
Top, no one's home.
Cooper Quick. Can he get a boot on it? He can. But a really, really good tackle there.
Kowalski. Pearce plays on. Finds Matthew, who drops the ball.
Wilmot. Just a little stiff arm if you don't mind.
Don't argue.
Cooper Quick. Great hands. Wheels and goes. Off his, I reckon that actually came off his knee.
Yes, looked like it. Angus Ruddenclough gets the ball as he's thrown
out of the way. Goes long, Ingham.
Running point.
And another one.
Jake Bolton goes long down the middle and finds Cooper Paulette. Chips out wide to Pearce on the wing, who has got an absolute paddock. He bangs it long.
There's T-Man.
T-Man picks the ball up and handballs out. Cam Scott trying to collect the ball in front of the pack. Lockie Heen.
High fend off free kick there, I think. Goes to Ben Miles. Kick it to Will Baum. I want to call his name again. Goes and finds Deal, who's been very serviceable on that far wing today.
Long down the line.
In search of Stockman.
Takes a good grab from the back.
Who's had absolute moments of brilliance today. And commentator's curse
gets him again.
That was not one of them.
Off the side of the boot, 4 rows back.
Gee, I think the kicking handbook's gone out the door in this last quarter.
Yep, tired legs. Throwing it on the boot and hammering it forward.
It's been a well-spirited game, this one. Bit of cramp for O'Day, I think.
Seen a couple of them cramping up out there. I reckon Wilmot cramped earlier as well. They've done a few Ks, some of those boys.
Good tackle. Oh, no, it wasn't. I think that was Tonkin.
Gets up a little gingerly. He's got Sterling out by himself, but he's set it up. T-Man.
T-Man.
In the back. Takes a solid chest mark. Goes up in the direction of Pearce, who flies against 4 MinMan players.
Charlie Nichols
comes away.
Clears the area.
Ackland picks up off the front of the pack and strolls through the middle.
Yep, he's got eyes in the back of his head, Billy.
Yeah.
Finds Hadley. Can he pick it up and go? He can.
He's off.
And he's got Jetty Voigt coming out the pivot. Go, Jetty. Good tackle, Jed. Turn and go, my son. Oh, unselfish. Ingham. Good Lord, it was a massive tackle.
Umpire's paid it. Cooper Paulette marks the ball at centre half back. A kick from Angus Rodenflower. He plays inboard to Lockie Kagilgas in the middle, who goes. He goes long, looking for Pierce. Pierce jumps against 3 or 4 again.
Wilmot took him on.
Gets caught, but the umpire says I'll ball it up.
Only the 2 goals kicked this quarter, so I don't think there's too long left. Scott.
Holding the ball. Meyer got caught holding the ball.
Zish finds Stockman on the half-back flank. Stockman. Marked by Ben Miles on his knees. Good on him.
Keeps running, gets the ball again.
Stockman, little 1-2, just filling up the fantasy stats for the boys.
And again.
Stockman. Oh no, run too
out.
far. Watch this. Yep.
Oh, umpire got him. Bolton plays on back through the middle. Marked by Sterling right in the middle. He has kicked to Tame Matthew. Just the required distance.
And there it is. MinMan victorious as the boys flock onto the ground. MinMan 12-14, 86. Defeat North Clare 8-4, 52. Just a bigger second half from MinMan. Got the job done. North were in front by 4 points at half time, but
they got the run on in that third quarter.
They did.
Got the break they needed.
That was excellent from the boys. That was massive. Who do you think was our best on ground today, Nick?
Very hard to pick. There were some exceptional players. Nichols, Wilmot, big said quick up forward was a phenomenal target in the last half.
Yeah.
Ziyech was tough.
Yeah. I think
Stockman.
I think Ziyech was big in the second half.
Yeah.
But for a 4-quarter game, I'll probably give it to Charlie Nichols. Not just for his impact with the footy, but also sort of nullifying Pierce the best he could. So, no, it was a good performance from all the boys, and a few Diet Cokes tonight, and they'll enjoy it, I think.
3 in a row, MinMan, I think. In the
Yeah, I
second
think it is.
We're about to get kicked out of the commentary box by the main man.
Yeah. Look forward to it.
How'd that go? How'd you go?
Get over there and get around it.
Hey, busy.
great game. Obviously, Nefl, MinMan, had some really great tackles all year. Congratulations to MinMan. Congratulations to Nefl, well done. I'd like to ask the umpires, Richard Burgess, Reece Baxter, and Wayne Marley, please come forward. Well done. Let's ask Tom Ashley, Dave Cuddy, Roll umpires to come forward. Tom Mitchell, please come forward. Last number of MinMan. Come up here and present best on round in the medals. Best on round is going by the umpire today, number 18 for MinMan, Charlie Nichols. Thanks, guys. Now the MinMan boys to come third way. Number 1, Hayden Woolmont. Number 2, Peter Cook. Number 3, Tate Hadley. Number 4, James Stockman. Number 5, Lucas Williams. Number 6, Jackson Cooper. Number 8, Benjamin Miles. Number 9, Connor McDermott. Number 10, William Ball. Number 11, Greg Boyd. Number 12, James Nichols. Colby Atlan. Number 17, Billy Inman. Number 18, Charlie Nichols. Number 19, Ryan Atlan. Number 21, Jack Stockman. Number 22, Colin Sears. Number 26, Tommy Williams. Number 27, Charlie Mitchell. Number 29, Jack Green. Number 37, Amy Cook. Number 30, Captain Seth Quick. 28, Drew Nicholas. And coach, Sean Neal. Sean for this state. To the north, Clare.
Bleep out my expletives on the tape, right?
You're a good team with that. Many a battle with these guys, especially the finals over the years. And I feel they've got a few more to go yet, so well done, boys. I'd like to thank Nefl for the work they've done throughout the year. In particular, Corey Freeble took on the Guardian role. Thanks, mate. To the umpires today, thank you very much. Not just for the play, but for the whole team for a great job. Thank you. To the MinMan crew. Thank you to the PI team manager, Nick Huntley, the runner, Shane Wilmont's worked out coaching all years. To the boys, congratulations as well. You worked hard this year, boys. Short over the enjoy. And then